You stinky beggar. Who are you calling someone who goes back on their word? Don't you have proof? Show the proof.
You want proof, right? Fine. Here. The marriage certificate is here, in black and white. You want to deny it, don't you?
What? There really is a marriage certificate. Don't think you can use a fake marriage certificate. You can trick this miss. I'm telling you, I will never marry a stinky beggar like you. Yes, the person's chasing after our zero 3 times around the earth. Who do you think you are? Wants to marry our zero? You're a toad lusting after a swan.
Auntie, I look at this gentleman. He also has no malice. Even if Shiro doesn't marry, we also have no need to speak so disrespectfully to others.
Lin Yurou, what business is it of yours? To put it nicely, you're my best friend. To put it less nicely, you're a dog by my side. Get lost.
Since you want to go back on your word, then be prepared to pay the price. Remember, don't regret it.
Pay the price. I don't know which. Desolate mountain wilderness you crawled out of, you pauper. In the eyes of our Wang family, you are just an ant. You actually have the courage to speak to me. I'm warning you. Get out of here yourself. Otherwise, I'll call security and have you thrown out.
Wangs and Guo, chairman of the Wang Group.
You'd have had enough. His master, after all, saved my life. Right?
Old man, you're finally here. It was you who made the marriage contract with my master. Now they want to deny it. You come and judge who is right and who is wrong.
Let me tell you, his master saved my life after all. We must be grateful and repay kindness. Right, you just give him away like that. It's not quite right. Suyi, there are 2 bags of trash at the door. When you leave later, take them out with you. After all, you make a living by doing this.
Wang Zhenguo. You want to deny it, you're right. Then give me the 5 million, the payment that was promised to my master. Just give it to me.
What? 5 million in payment? You're just a country bumpkin from some forgotten mountain region. Crawl out of, aren't you? You're really funny. I'll tell you, there's definitely no money. But I can consider putting a chain around your neck at my Wang family's door as a watchdog.
Old man Wang, don't go too far.
I'm the head of the Wang family. Going a bit too far is understandable, to put it bluntly. So what if I go too far?
The film was translated
You dare hit me.
and narrated by M Media.
Fine. You bunch of heartless bastards. Ganging up to insult people, right? Patriarch Wang. Don't forget, your illness hasn't been cured yet.
Not cured. I laugh at your lack of discernment. Look at this body of mine. How strong and healthy it is. Don't bother yourself, you stinking beggar.
One week later, your illness will certainly relapse. At that time, let alone 5 million. Even if it's 50 million, I won't save you.
Our Wang family invested in the best hospital in Zhonghai City. Needs a bumpkin like you to treat it. If you don't leave, I'll call security.
10 years east of the river, 10 years west. When the Wang family is at its wit's end. Don't come begging me. Don't regret it.
At that time, I wrote a letter of commitment to his master. It's estimated that this kid, in a moment you'd take a few people and snatch it back, if necessary.
Yes.
Who?
Mr. Su, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
Mr. Su, the Wang family might try to harm you. It seems like there is a letter of commitment in your hands. They want to steal it. The Wang family is all-powerful in Zhonghai. It's not something you can handle alone. I think you should leave Zhonghai as soon as possible.
Harm me? Oh yeah. I'd like to see what they can do to me.
Mr. Su, the Wang family in Zhonghai is a powerful and influential family. Are you really not afraid of them?
This insignificant Wang family is like a grain of rice. How can it emit any brilliance? Me? What do I have to fear?
Mr. Su, are you really a disciple of the Xuanming Holy Doctor?
No doubt about it. Hey, if you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you.
Mysterious golden eyes.
I didn't expect you to be so unrestrained. Actually wearing lace.
You're not allowed to look.
All right. I won't look then.
Mr. Su, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor.
What favor?
I want to ask you to save my father.
Save your father. What's wrong with your father?
My father is already terminally ill. Even the doctors at the Chinese medicine hospital are helpless. If you really are a disciple of the Xuanming Holy Doctor, I think only you can save him.
Well, if you want me to do it. It's not impossible. It's just that the medical expenses are a bit high.
However much it costs, I can gather it for you.
How much?
Mr. Su, what are you doing? Mr. Su, don't worry. If you want, as long as you can save my father, I can promise you anything.
Are you kidding me? Am I that kind of person? I just want to know, where did you get that necklace?
Necklace.
Yes,
This
The film
necklace was given to me when I was little.
translated and narrated by M Media.
By a little boy, traded with me for steamed buns.
the little girl from 20 years ago. It's you.
Su Yi of 20 years ago.
You can have all these steamed buns.
Lin Yurou of 20 years ago.
This is for you. When you grow up, I will use many steamed buns to repay you.
Mr. Su, can you save my father?
It's okay. Leave it to me.
Really, thank you. That's great. In that case, Dad will get better soon.
Seems like you didn't recognize me. I'm that little beggar from back then. Now is the perfect time to finally repay your kindness of the steamed buns.
Thank you.
Hospital.
Dr. Zhang, how is my father?
Mr. Lin's condition is not very optimistic. I don't think he'll make it through tonight.
What? Dr. Zhang, I beg you. You must save my father.
To save Mr. Lin, it's not impossible.
Dr. Zhang, do you have a way
There's always a way. However, you have to come with me to the office to talk privately.
Fine. Mr. Su, please go to the ward and see my father first. I'll be back soon.
Let's go.
Dr. Zhang, do you really have a way to save my father?
What's the rush? Sit down and talk. I have seen Mr. Lin's condition. It's very complicated. To save him, it will take our director to personally step in and handle it.
Then please, invite the director over. I'm willing to pay any price.
It's not about the money. Our director is extremely busy. Ordinary people have a hard time even seeing him, let alone asking him to save someone.
So Dr. Zhang, what should I do now?
To have our director intervene. It's not impossible. As long as you have some fun with me, I can help you. Ask our director to save your father.
Dr. Zhang, what are you saying? Dr. Zhang, please behave yourself.
By saying that, you're rejecting me. Could it be that you want to watch your father die so quickly? Miss Lin, you need to think carefully. The only one who can save your father now is our director. But to have our director intervene, you must go through my connection. Think carefully about it.
Okay. As long as you can save my dad, I'm willing to do anything.
Hurry up.
Hold on.
Where did this stinking beggar come from? How dare you trespass into my office? You've got some nerve.
My outward poverty is still better than the ugliness in your hearts. A doctor's medical ethics have been completely ruined by people like you.
You're a disgrace. Stop pretending to be a philosopher. Get out of here. Security. Security, throw him out.
Dr. Zhang, Mr. Su is my friend. He didn't mean to offend you.
Lin Yurou, you should seriously consider the offer I just made. After all, your father doesn't have much time left.
Your father's matter is my responsibility.
The film was translated and
And you don't need to
narrated
sacrifice
by
yourself
Media.
to satisfy these unethical doctors.
You stinking beggar, you've got quite the nerve. A barefoot doctor. Which mountain did you crawl out from?
I'm wearing shoes today.
So you're definitely not a doctor then. You don't even have a medical license.
No.
No. Where did you find this country bumpkin? I usually think you're quite smart. How could you find a charlatan?
Who says you can't practice medicine without a license? How do those Chinese medicine practitioners in China practice?
With your meager skills. You dare to speak such nonsense here. Believe it or not, I'll send you to the police station.
Wait a minute.
Lin Sha. You finally arrived. This charlatan appeared out of nowhere. He not only deceived your sister, but he also wants to treat old Mr. Lin. Fortunately, you arrived just in time. If you were any later, old Mr. Lin would have been killed by his treatment.
Brother, Mr. Su is not a charlatan. He really has a way to cure Dad's illness.
Away. With his lousy Chinese medicine.
Hey, Dr. Zhang. Don't judge a book by its cover. You can't say that. Since my sister trusts him so much, maybe he really does have some skills. In my opinion, we might as well let him try.
Don't worry, brother. Mr. Su is a disciple of the Xuanming Holy Doctor. He can definitely do it.
Xuanming Holy Doctor. Never heard of him. However, I trust my little sister's judgment. But you must guarantee that he can cure him
Brother, I can't fully guarantee it. Mr. Su can cure Dad's illness.
If he can't cure him, then he's a quack. Then, why did you invite him here? You two aren't conspiring to swindle us and cause his death, are you? Don't blame me for being unkind then.
This matter.
Yurou, promise him. As long as I intervene, no one can write old Lin's name on Yama's book.
You stinking beggar. You have quite the nerve. Even our attending physician can't guarantee it. How are you going to cure him?
You guys go ahead.
Go.
Young Master Lin, you really agreed to let them treat Old Master Lin. What if they find out it was us who poisoned him? Wouldn't that?
Don't worry. What I gave that old man, the poison is certain to cause death. Even if the King of Heaven himself came, it would be very difficult to wake him up. Besides, this kid is so young. He's probably only studied medicine for 2 years at most. What skills could he possibly have?
So, what does young Master Lin mean?
Contact the police in advance. As soon as the old man dies, we'll push all the blame onto them.
Young Master Lin. What a brilliant plan. Then I must congratulate young Master Lin in advance on becoming the head of the Lin family.
Mr. Su, are you really sure? If you can't cure my father, my brother definitely won't let it go.
Don't worry, as long as I intervene, even the King of Hell won't be able to take him.
Mr. Su, how is it? Is my father any better?
Old Master Lin is dying.
Dad,
This stinking beggar. He really is a charlatan. He's the one who killed Old Master Lin. No, it's the two of you who conspired to murder Old Master Lin. Security sees them.
Dr. Zhang, it's not
The
like
film
that.
was
Mr. Su
translated
absolutely
and
didn't
narrated
intend to
by
harm
M
Dad.
Media.
Didn't intend to harm Old Master Lin. Then how do you explain the current situation?
I don't know. Mr. Su, what's going on?
This is a normal phenomenon. Old Lin will wake up soon.
You stinking beggar. Stop making excuses. Old Master Lin's cardiac index keeps dropping. This is clearly a sign that he's dying.
Lin Yurou, how dare you? Dad has always been good to you. And you actually teamed up with an outsider to harm him. Are you even human?
Don't talk nonsense, I didn't.
Still claiming there's none. Dad's almost done for. Now the evidence is conclusive. What else can you argue? Someone, take them to the police station.
You.
Let go of me.
What? What else do you have to say? A charlatan like you, a swindler who seeks wealth and kills people. I don't need to pity you at all. I'll cripple you first. Then I'll hand you over to the police.
Don't slander us. We never intended to harm Father.
Lin Yurou, you're still arguing, aren't you? So many people saw it clearly that you brought this swindler to treat Dad. When the police arrive, you'll spend the rest of your life in jail. Do it.
Stop, my savior.
Dad, how did you wake up?
Dad. Dad, you are awake.
This is impossible.
This poison is so strong. How could it not be fatal? It can't be that stinky beggar who woke you up. Oh right, Dr. Zhang. It's Dr. Zhang who worked day and night. So Dad, you're awake.
Right. Right. Because you were sick. We worked day and night. You're finally awake. Scoundrels. Who cured me? Don't I know? Release him now.
I told you. Old Lin would wake up soon. All of you didn't listen to the doctor. And now you've learned your lesson.
You
what? Still want to disrespect Divine Dr. Su? Get back home. You'll see how I teach you a lesson. Divine Dr. Su, your medical skills are truly miraculous. Even when I was unconscious, I can feel your remarkable medical skill. Thank you for curing my illness.
You're welcome, Old Lin. I was also asked by Yurou. You've just woken up, and your illness hasn't been completely cured yet. You still need some time to rest.
Thank you for reminding me. I'd like to ask if you're free tomorrow. I want to throw a banquet. To properly thank you.
It's not necessary.
Mr. Su, you should go.
All right.
Divine Dr. Su, are you here? The banquet is about to begin.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Su Yi, what are you doing here? Aren't you already?
What? Did you think I was dead?
I don't know what you're talking about. Su Yi,
The film was translated
why are you here?
and narrated by M Media.
You're just a stinking beggar. Do you even belong here?
Why am I here? Of course, attending the banquet.
Attend the banquet. Do you know where this is? This is the Lin family estate. This banquet is specifically for a very important person. You're just a stinking beggar. Do you even belong here?
Wang Jiruo, don't be so rude. Let me tell you, where I go and what I do is none of your business.
A stinking beggar who crawled down from the mountains is worthy of being here. You're here to pick up trash, right? Look at your pathetic appearance. You'll never be able to afford a decent meal in your life if you dirty the floor here. Can you even afford to pay for it? Security, drag him out.
Stop, all of you. Divine Dr. Su is a guest of the Lin family. I dare you to try and throw him out.
Lin Yurou, what do you mean by this? Are you trying to defend this stinking beggar?
Wang Shiru, watch your words. Divine Dr. Su is an honored guest of the Lin family. Insulting Divine Dr. Su is disrespecting our Lin family. I dare you to try.
Lin Yurou, what are you pretending to be? What's your status in the Lin family? You're nothing but the abandoned daughter of the Lin family. I get it. You wouldn't happen to be having an affair with us, this stinking beggar, would you?
You.
Lin Yurou, you must be so hungry that you're eating anything. You'd even take my trash. As expected, you and the Lin family have no status for a reason. Birds of a feather flock together. People tend to form groups.
Wang Jiruo, don't go too far.
My words are harsh. A stinking beggar. An abandoned girl. Trash goes with trash.
What's going on? Such a commotion.
Lin Sha? You don't know. There's a stinking beggar here, trying to use Lin Yurou's name to get into the banquet hall, to pick up trash.
I wondered who it was. So it's you again, you stinking beggar. What are you doing at our banquet? Get out of here now.
Brother, have you forgotten? Divine Dr. Su saved father's life before. Moreover, this time it is also father.
Shut up. Who are you to speak?
Lin Sha, I did save the old man's life. You're a Lin family. Is this how you treat your lifesaver?
Lifesaver? Who knows what kind of dog shit luck you had that day? Today we are entertaining all the distinguished guests. Not trash like you. If you know what's good for you, get out of here. Don't make me have someone throw you out.
Lin Sha, don't forget. Last time, old man Lin. Why did he give you that slap? Don't go too far.
Too far? Am I going too far? Today is our Lin family's banquet. I, the young master, want a stinking beggar to leave. So what?
Su Yi, remember your stinking beggar status. How dare you speak to young Master Lin like that?
What's wrong, Shiru? You know him too.
Young Master Lin you don't know. This stinking beggar actually went to my Wang family to propose marriage. Want to marry me?
Suyi, you're a toad wanting to eat swan meat. Why don't you look at yourself?
Enough, brother. No matter what, Divine Dr. Su is still father's lifesaver. How can you team up with an outsider to humiliate him?
Don't mention lifesaver to me. Didn't I just say? He was just lucky. Fine, I won't say anything more. Suyi, want to join our banquet, right? All right. I'm in a good mood today. I'll mercifully give you a bite to eat. Security. After the banquet is over, leave some leftovers for him.
Yes.
Don't push it too far.
What do you want to hit me? This is my Lin family's territory. Try touching me. If you dare lay a finger on me, I'll make you disappear from Shanghai completely.
Bastard, you unfilial child. How dare you speak to Divine Dr. Su like that?
Dad, why are you here? This stinking beggar is here swindling people again. I was just about to throw him out.
Bastard. What stinking beggar? Divine Dr. Su, the honored guest, I invited. Apologize to him right now.
What? Apologize to him? No way!
Are you rebelling? Fine. If you don't apologize to him, get out of the Lin family.
Fine. I'll apologize to him. I'll apologize to him. Are you happy now? Sorry.
What? Speak
the
up.
film was translated
I can't hear
and
you.
narrated by M Media.
Suyi, leave yourself an escape route, so we can meet again someday. Don't go too far.
How dare you speak to him like that? Go home. I'll teach you a lesson when we get back. Divine Dr. Su, this child disrespected you. It's my fault for not disciplining him properly. Please forgive him.
Uncle Lin, since you've asked, I'll let it go. But someone overstepped their bounds in this matter. Don't you agree?
I'll take care of it. Miss Wang, you're not welcome at this Lin family banquet. Please leave.
Elder Lin, don't forget. Our Wang family and your Lin family have been partners for many years. Are you sure this stinking beggar is a valued guest of your Lin family? For this stinking beggar, you're kicking me out.
Miss Wang, you need to watch your words. The cooperation between the Lin family and your Wang family isn't that significant. But if you dare slander a valued guest of the Lin family again, don't blame me for turning hostile.
Fine. Well done, Lin family. You just wait.
Divine Dr. Su, please come inside. The banquet is about to begin.
Damn Suyi. He actually made me lose face in public. I won't spare him.
Young Master Lin, don't be angry. Even though he has Old Man Lin's support now. But deep down, he's still just a beggar. He just got lucky curing Old Man Lin. Dealing with him will be a piece of cake.
Zeruo, do you have any ideas? Okay. Let's do it.
Young Master Lin, if you succeed, don't forget about me.
Don't worry. I can forget anyone, but I can't forget you. Oh right. You said before that Siyi was your fiancé.
Yes.
If that good for nothing Suyi knew that we are together now, wouldn't that be worse than killing him?
Divine Dr. Su, where are you planning to go?
I haven't thought about it yet.
If you haven't found a place to stay yet, you can come to my house.
Go to your house. That doesn't seem right. A man and a woman alone.
It's okay, you saved my father. It's only right that I take care of you.
All right, then I'll bother you. I'll go to your house.
Divine Dr. Su, my place is a bit humble. Please don't mind.
Yurou, no matter what, you're still the esteemed eldest daughter of the Lin family. It's not a mansion or a villa. But it should be a clean room, shouldn't it? How can you live here?
Previously, my father saved me and was seriously injured. Then he became very ill. After my father got sick, my status in the Lin family plummeted. Finally, my brother kicked me out.
It's that Lin Sha again. You'd think, being from the same family, how could he do such a thing?
It's okay. Divine Dr. Su, after all, it was my fault. I'm just sorry that you have to suffer.
Yurou. Actually, you're not responsible for your father's illness. I haven't told you. Actually, Uncle Lin has always been ill. Because someone has been poisoning him
Someone poisoning him.
Lin Yurou. I know you're in there. Don't play dumb with me, open the door. Damn woman. You're really here.
Boss of Fierce Tiger Gang, Brother Calm.
It's time to pay back the money you owe me.
Brother Jiang, didn't we agree?
The film was translated
That
and
dude give me some
narrated
time.
by M Media.
I don't have any money now.
No money. No money, then go ask the Lin family for it. You the esteemed eldest daughter of the Lin family. Can't even pay back this small amount to me.
Brother Jiang,
Yurou, how much do you owe them?
just 50,000. But I've been busy with my father's affairs lately, so I haven't been working. That's why I don't have the money to pay them back right now.
50,000. You little brat, you dare to think that? No, it was 50,000 before. Now it's different. Now it's 1 million.
1 million. Brother Jian, are you kidding me? I only borrowed 50,000 from you.
I lent it to you for free. You think I lend money without interest? Do you even know what compound interest is?
I know what compound interest is, but it can't be this much. It's only been 2 months. How is it already 1 million?
Cut the crap. Let me tell you, if you don't pay me back today, I'll send you to EZH to work as a hostess. With your looks. Wouldn't that be easy money?
Brother Jiang, I beg you. Please let me go. Give me a little more time. I will definitely pay you back.
That's not up to you. Take her away.
Wait a minute.
Kid. Who are you? And where did you crawl out of? You dare interfere in my business?
You think you're right just because you're loan sharks. Yurou, don't mind them. Loan sharking is illegal.
Law. He's talking about the law with me. Let me tell you, in the entire Zhonghai city, I am the law. Talking about the law with me.
Divine Dr. Siu, run. How is this possible?
Talking law with me. Kid, you dare fight back.
You hit me and I can't fight back. I don't care who you are. Get lost. If you dare cause trouble here again, don't blame me for being rude.
Fine. You've got guts. So, tell me your name. Where are you from?
I go by my name, and I sit by my name. Suyi.
Suyi, what's that? Never heard of you. Let me tell you, I'm the boss of the Fierce Tiger Gang. Have you heard of the Fierce Tiger Gang? There's only one outcome for messing with me. And that's death.
Messing with you. We'll have that outcome. Then I'll mess with you. What now?
Divine Dr. Siu, the Fierce Tiger Gang is the biggest gang in Zhonghai. He has hundreds of men under him. Few people in Zhonghai dare to provoke them.
The Fierce Tiger Gang is that powerful. No wonder they dare to charge such high interest rates.
Scared now? If you're scared, kneel down now. And call me Tiger Boss. Maybe if I'm in a good mood, I'll spare your life. Otherwise, one phone call, and I'll call hundreds of my brothers to finish you off.
Brother Jiang, this has nothing to do with Divine Dr. Siu. I will definitely pay you back. Can you give me a little more time?
Get lost. Do you have any right to speak? I want him to kneel now.
You just told me to kneel. Right?
Hey, wait. What are you doing? I'm wrong. Let go.
Didn't you just tell me to kneel? And call you what? Tiger Boss, right?
Kid, I'm warning you. If you dare lay a finger on me, our Fierce Tiger Gang won't let you go. I don't believe you can beat a few hundred men.
Whether I can beat them or not, we'll see.
Wait.
But you won't see it.
Wait a minute. Kid, do you dare let me go? We're men. Let's have a fair fight.
Alright, let's try it.
Okay. You forced me to do this. Brother, I was wrong.
No. Where's the tough talk from just now? We agreed on a man-to-man duel. You.
No, brother. I'm so
Film was
sorry.
translated and
These past 2 days my
narrated by
throat
M
has been a
Media.
bit uncomfortable. Just now when I was talking, it might have been a little loud. Don't mind me.
So, how about Yurou's debt?
No need to pay it back. Consider it my tribute to sister-in-law.
So, not paying back debts, that's not my style. Besides, we don't look like people who don't pay back debts. How about I treat your illness?
Brother, I'm not sick. I'm pretty good. I won't trouble you.
No. Have you had a blood and qi deficiency lately? And you usually lack energy. When you go home, you can't even pay your dues right.
Brother, how did you know?
These things are trivial to me. But as compensation, the debt between you and Yurou is wiped clean.
Brother, can you really cure it? I've asked many doctors and they all say there's no way.
Of course. This small matter is just a blink of an eye for me. Hey, wait for me. Silver needles. My family's ancestral large silver needles.
No, brother. If it pricks me. One prick and I'm finished.
Don't worry, it'll be quick.
Hey, brother.
Come.
I won't do it anymore.
Don't worry, it'll be quick.
Brother
How does it feel? Now do you feel full of energy?
I'll try. That's really true, Brother Yi. You are truly Huatuo reborn. You're my sworn brother from now on.
Sworn brother or not? Let's not talk about that yet. First tell me, who sent you come here?
Brother Yi. Lin Sha sent me. He told me to come and give sister-in-law a hard time. He also said,
what did you do?
He also told me to tie you up and then hand you over to him.
What?
So what are you going to do?
Brother Yi, I didn't know you were so capable. If I had known you had this ability, even if he gave me 500,000, I wouldn't dare touch you. Oh right. He gave me 500,000 to do this. I'll return the money to him right now.
Hey, wait. There's no reason to return the money. Doesn't he want to tie me up? Then let him tie me up.
I'm telling you, Brother Yi, Master Yi, even if you lent me 100 times the courage, I wouldn't dare touch you.
Don't worry. I won't resist.
So Brother Yi, what do you mean? Young Master Lin, I have someone to show you.
Let me go.
I've tied this kid up.
Good job. Where are you guys now? I'll be right there.
At the abandoned building in South City. Hurry up. Brother Yi, how was my acting just now?
Not bad. Your acting is really good.
Of course.
Cooperate well later.
Don't worry, Brother Yi. I guarantee nothing will go wrong.
Reliable. Hey, don't let go. Tie me up. We'll be exposed otherwise.
Suyi! You stinking beggar! You've finally fallen into my hands. Brother Chang, good job. After I'm done with this kid, you'll definitely get your reward.
Thank you, young Master Lin.
Suyi! Previously, you rely on old Lin's protection. Weren't you acting all cocky in front of me? Why are you like a dead dog now? Bark again, I dare you!
Lin Shouyuan, I had no grudge. Why did you attack me? Besides, I saved your father.
The film was
Even if you're not grateful,
translated and narrated
why do you keep
by
pushing me?
Media.
Grateful? How dare you mention that? Do you know? You ruined my plans. If it weren't for you, that old man would have been dead a long time ago.
You poison Uncle Lin.
You're about to die. You should think about yourself. Brother Chang, do it. Chop this kid up and feed him to the dogs. Suyi, let me tell you, be a smarter person in your next life. Don't offend people you can't afford to offend. Remember that. Brother Chang. You got it wrong. I told you to hit him, not me.
I'm hitting you. Do you know who he is? He's my brother Yi.
Are you mistaken? He's just a stinky beggar who crawled down from the mountain. How could he be your elder brother?
You still talk so much nonsense. What I say is right is right. Let me tell you. I've killed more people than you've eaten meals. I never joke, you should know that.
Even if he's your real brother, then I'm still your boss. I gave you 500,000.
A mere 500,000, and you want me to betray my brother? Dream on. Oh, right, this money. You keep it for yourself. As medical expenses.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
All right. So it was the two of you, conspiring to deceive me. Absolutely shameless.
Shameless. How dare you call us shameless? I can also persuade with virtue. Tell me, how do you want to die?
Suyi, don't get too cocky. I'm the eldest young master of the Lin family. I don't believe you dare touch me.
How dare you talk to my brother like that?
You dare touch me? Believe it or not, I'll have the Lin family wipe out your fierce tiger gang.
You dare threaten me? Beat him.
Wrong, stop. Stop hitting me. Stop, I know I was wrong. I know I was wrong.
All right. This slap hit you for being blind. You humiliated me repeatedly. This slap strike you for being unfilial. You poisoned your own father. This slap beating you for bullying Yurou. You took advantage of old Lin's illness to drive her out of the Lin family.
Mr. Yi, no, Brother Yi. It's me. I've always been blind and ignorant. I offended you. Please forgive me. Spare me this time. Please spare me this time.
All right. Then promise me one thing.
Okay. I'll agree to anything you say.
From today onwards, you can't bother Yurou anymore. And you have to send her back to the Lin family.
I promise. I will never bully Lin Yurou again. When she gets home, I'll treat her like an ancestor.
Get out.
Thank you, Brother Yi. Suyi, just you wait. I will definitely make you live a life of pain.
Brother Yi, just letting him go like that. This is like letting the tiger return to the mountain. This Lin Sha. He's not a good guy. He definitely won't let this go.
A mere Lin Sha can't cause much trouble. However, to be safe, have two of my guys follow him. What's going on? Report to me immediately.
Yes.
Lin Sha, I hope you've learned your lesson this time. Otherwise, next time, I won't be so polite. Hello, Yurou. Where are you?
Divine Dr. Su. I'm at work. Is something the matter?
Lin Yurou, what are you doing? Making phone calls during work hours. Do you want to lose your job? Get over here now.
Divine Dr. Su, I have to go.
Get over here now. Lin Yurou, this is the first time. I'll let you off. If you dare to, make phone calls during work hours again. Pack your things and get out. In the VIP room, we have some important guests. Go and attend to them. Hurry up.
Yurou, what are you all doing here?
Yurou, we knew. You worked here, so we came to see you. Hurry up and pour us some water.
All right.
Lin Yurou, are you blind? can't even do such a simple thing, right?
I'm sorry, Auntie.
You little bitch. Are you blind? Do you know how much this dress cost? Can you even afford to replace it?
Auntie. You bumped into me yourself. Yourself.
How dare you talk back to me? I'll beat you to death.
Stop.
Su Yi. You stinking beggar, what are you doing here? You're polluting the air in the whole room.
Yurou, are you okay?
Su Yi, I'm talking to you. How dare you ignore me?
Yurou, what's wrong? What happened here?
It's all because this little brat spilled a drink and stained my mother's dress.
It's just a dress. Is it necessary to hit someone? How much is the dress? I'll pay for it.
This isn't just any ordinary clothes. Do you know what kind of dress this is? This is the latest design from AA by Li. It costs 500,000. You couldn't afford it even if you begged for 10 lifetimes.
What? 500,000? A dress worth 500,000? Why don't you just rob me?
You stinking beggar, watch your mouth. I'm telling you, if you don't compensate us today, don't expect us to let you off. Yurou, seeing as we're best friends, if you kneel down and apologize to my mother today, I can forgive your past.
Why should I apologize? It's clearly you who are deliberately looking for trouble.
We're deliberately looking for trouble. We deliberately look for trouble with a little bitch.
What's happening? What happened here?
Manager, you came just in time. They're causing trouble here. They dirted their own clothes and are trying to blame me.
You slut. Hurry up and kneel down and apologize to Miss Wang.
Manager, you.
You what you? Do you know who Miss Wang is? She's a top VIP of our hotel. She's a big shot you can't afford to offend in your life. Hurry up and kneel down. So what? Are you not even listening to your superiors? Do you not want this job anymore? If you don't want it, get out.
Lin Yurou, don't think you can escape responsibility by getting fired. Kneel if you must. Apologize if you must.
No. I can't lose this job. I'll kneel.
The film was translated and
don't mind
narrated
them.
by M Media.
Where did you come from, stinking beggar? You dare to interfere in my business?
Believe it or not, one more word and I'll cripple you.
It hurts.
So you stinking beggar? Are you sure you want to stand up for that slut? Fine, then you pay for it. Mommy, he's just a bum from the mountains. Even if you sell him, you won't be able to afford it. In my opinion, just call the police and have them all arrested.
Compensate, isn't it just compensation? Your Wang family just happens to owe me 5 million. So, you just need to compensate me for 1,500,000.
You're crazy for money. Who owes you 5 million? Extortion is illegal.
This is the promissory note you personally agreed to. It's written in black and white.
You?
Su Yi, this 5 million, I can consider giving it to you. But you just take the money and run. That's not going to happen.
What do you mean?
I don't mean anything. Kneel down and kowtow to us. And lick our shoes clean. I'll think about it.
See, you just want money, don't you? Then kneel down and learn to bark like a dog. That would suit your identity and status.
Your family is remarkably and consistently repugnant. There will be plenty of times you'll need to beg me.
Beg you. I've just heard the funniest joke in the world. US begging a stinking beggar like you. Are you kidding me?
Our Wang family is a prominent household in Shanghai. We have abundant resources. What can't we do? Asking you this good for nothing. Mommy, they're just a bunch of attention-seeking clowns. Su Yi, aren't you just relying on your bit of medical skill? Before money, even the most skilled medical practitioners must serve us. There's no disease under the heavens that money can't cure. If there is, it must be poverty. Well said. In this world, there's only one disease, and that's poverty. Only bumpkins and hillbillies like you get that disease.
Is that so? We'll see if you can still laugh later.
Whether we can laugh or not is none of your business. You should worry about yourself. If you can't pay, you'll be going to jail.
Patriarch Wang, I advise you to say less and worrying about your own health.
My health is excellent. What could happen to me? What?
Old man, sit down. Su Yi, what's wrong? What did you do to my father? What's wrong?
Hey, don't talk nonsense. I didn't even touch the old man.
Old man, stop wasting time. Hurry and get him to the hospital. Su Yi, Lin Yurou. Neither of you are leaving today. If anything happens to my father, I won't let you off. Dr. Zhang, how is my father's condition?
Well, your father's condition is a bit complicated. With our hospital's resources, it's difficult to treat.
What? You can't treat it. Your hospital is the best in Zhonghai City. How is it possible that you can't even cure this minor illness?
I'm sorry, we've done our best.
Su Yi, what did you do to my father? Why is my father like this?
Hey, I told you earlier. That Wang Zhenghua's illness wasn't completely cured.
The film was
You wouldn't listen.
translated and
Now it's acting
narrated
up.
by M.
Then why don't you hurry up and do something to cure my father?
Wang Jiruo. You Wang family members are truly shameless. You forced me to kneel before. And now you're using this nasty attitude to force me to help. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
So what do you want?
Hey, I remember you guys saying, there's only one incurable disease in this world. And that's poverty. You guys are so rich. Go find someone else.
You?
Ziruo. Don't pay attention to this loser. A stinking beggar actually thinks he's a divine healer.
Young Master Lin, you finally came.
Ziruo, don't worry, I've already invited Li Changshu, Divine Dr. Li, to treat Uncle Wang.
Is it the divine healer, Divine Dr. Li?
Exactly. There's no disease in this world that Divine Dr. Li can't cure. When Divine Dr. Li arrives, I'd like to see how this Su Yi, this stray dog, will keep barking.
Wait. Li Changshu is the one from Kangnan village, right?
I didn't expect a hick like you to have some knowledge. You actually know Divine Dr. Li's origins.
It really is Lian Yu. Alright, no need to bother him, he can't cure it.
Su Yi, you good-for-nothing beggar. You dare to comment on Divine Dr. Li, even saying he can't cure it. It's simply laughable.
I'm just telling the truth. And another thing. Believe it or not, when Divine Dr. Li sees me, he'll have to kneel down and call me master.
Utterly preposterous. You, a bumpkin who crawled down from the mountains. How can you compare yourself to Divine Dr. Li?
Su Yi, you said Divine Dr. Li would kneel down and call you master. I think you're not even worthy of licking his shoes.
I'm just telling the truth. If you don't believe me, there's nothing I can do.
All right, since you're so arrogant. Let's make a bet.
Bet on what?
Let's bet on whether Divine Dr. Li can cure Uncle Wang's illness.
I'm not afraid of you.
All right. If you lose, You'll not only kneel down and apologize to everyone present, but I'll also break your legs.
Fine, Nan, what if I win?
If you can win, I'll let you do whatever you want with me.
Alright, those are your words, I accept this bet.
Suyi, you're dead this time.
Is that so? Don't get too happy too early, just wait and see.
Divine Doctor Su, you shouldn't have bet with Lin Sha. I've also heard of Li Changshu's reputation. His medical skills are said to be miraculous.
Don't worry, I wouldn't do anything I'm not sure of.
Divine Dr. Li has arrived.
Divine Dr. Li, you're finally here.
Don't flatter me yet. Let me examine the patient first.
All right. This way, please take a look.
I'm sorry, young Master Lin. This illness, I can't treat it.
What? You can't cure it. You're Divine Dr. Li, a medical sage.
Divine Dr. Li, please, I beg you, save my father. I'll pay you whatever you ask for.
It's not about the money. It's about not knowing. Logically speaking, he should have died 5 years ago. But within his body, there's a strange power sustaining his life. Otherwise, he wouldn't have lasted this long. But now, this power is about to be exhausted. So Patriarch Wang, his life is coming to an end.
According to what you're saying, my father is definitely going to die. Divine Dr. Li, you must think of something. Please save our old man.
Well, I'm out of options. But heaven never seals off all exits.
The film was
I know someone
translated and narrated by
who can save the
media.
Patriarch.
Who is this person?
He is my master. My master's medical skills are divine. If he were here, there would definitely be a way to save Patriarch Wang.
Then Divine Dr. Li, where is your master? I'll go and invite him right away.
My master is a recluse unconcerned with worldly affairs. He's a hermit, a celestial being. Even I might not be able to persuade him. I'll call him and ask. If my master refuses, then I'm truly out of options.
Suyi, you stinking beggar, can you be quiet? Turn off your phone. You're disturbing Divine Dr. Li's treatment. If something happens to Uncle Wang, can you bear the responsibility?
Master, what are you doing here?
Divine Dr. Li, are we mistaken? That's just a stinking beggar.
Divine Dr. Li, are you joking? This stinking beggar who came down from the mountain. How could he be your master?
Insolent. Do you think I don't know my own master? Master, I've finally found you. Why didn't you tell me you were coming down the mountain? I would have gone to meet you.
Lin Yurou, you're doing quite well now. You've even become a divine doctor. Look at me, I'm not doing so well. This bunch of people think I'm a stinking beggar.
Master, you're really embarrassing me. How can I compare to you? My medical skills are like the light of a firefly. Master, your medical skills are like the brilliance of the moon. There's no comparison, Master.
Just a name. Just a name.
See, can you really save my father?
No. 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 I'm suffering from poverty right now. I can't save anyone, can't save.
Master, how can you not save him? This should be a piece of cake for you.
Don't talk nonsense.
See, it was my fault before. I was wrong. Didn't recognize you. A divine doctor like the Big Dipper on Mount Tai. Please be magnanimous. And don't hold it against me. Suyi, why do you stare at me like that? I'm embarrassed. If you want, I can give it to you.
Fine.
Then Su-yi, hurry up and save my dad. Wait for this stinky beggar to cure my dad. Then I'll kick him out. What a toad lusting after a swan. He should take a piss and look at himself. A stinky beggar could be worthy of me. It's disgusting.
But before that you have to agree to a few conditions.
What conditions?
I said before that even if you begged me I wouldn't help. But I've changed my mind. If you want me to save Wang Zhenguo, you must apologize to me and Yurou.
What? Apologize to Lin Yurou? Su-yi, I can apologize to you. But she's just the abandoned daughter of the Lin family. Is she really worthy of our apology?
Watch your mouth. No apology, no treatment.
Hey, wait. I'll apologize, alright. Lin Yurou, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Louder, I can't hear you.
Lin Yurou, I'm sorry.
And you.
Su-yi, don't overdo it. What's my status? What's her status? Is she worthy of an apology from me?
Apologize to us now.
Divine Dr. Su, forget it. It's okay, I can suffer a little.
Yurou, don't be afraid. I'm here, no one can bully you.
Mommy just apologized to Lin Yurou. Do you really want to watch my dad die? Fine, I apologize. I'm sorry. Divine Dr. Su. Can you treat my dad now?
Not yet, I had a second condition. That's the medical fee.
What medical fee? You stinky beggar, you still want a medical fee.
And narrated by M Media.
Where do you go for treatment without paying? Could you please try to be more polite?
Su-yi, will soon be family. You still want a medical fee? Isn't that a bit too formal?
You call me a stinky beggar and now, or family.
Su-yi, if you can cure my dad, I'll marry you.
This must be cleared up.
Fine, how much do you want?
Not much. Just 20 million.
What? 20 million? Are you so poor that you're going crazy? Su-yi, do you know how much 20 million is? Have you ever seen 20 million in your life? Fine, as long as you can cure your father's illness. This time give him as much as he wants.
Alright, that's settled then. Payment first, treatment later. Fair and square.
Okay. I'll pay. I've transferred it to you. The account has received 20 million.
Couldn't you have just paid earlier? Why is it so troublesome? I'm all done.
You're kidding, right? That's it.
See for yourself if you don't believe me.
Zeruo.
Dad.
Alright, it's healed, I'm leaving now.
Stop. Do you think the Wang family's money is that easy to take? Someone sees him?
What's going on? Going back on your word, are you?
Su-yi, you're so naively adorable. Did you really think the Wang family's money was that easy to take? I'm warning you. Return the money obediently. Or I won't be polite.
You just said you'd marry Wang Zeruo to me.
You're a toad lusting after a swan. Take a look at yourself. Does this poor appearance match me?
Exactly. A beauty like Zeruo. Only I am worthy of her.
This entire family is astonishingly and uniformly repulsive. Are you truly shameless?
Su-yi, return our money now. then kneel and beg for forgiveness. Maybe if we're in a good mood, we'll spare your dog life.
Did you really think a few small fry could stop me?
Enough with your yapping. Do you think you can walk out of here today?
I'd like to see you try to stop me. These good-for-nothings. What can they do to me?
Quite arrogant. Cripple him. How could this happen?
Did I not warn you? Don't provoke me. I've spared you repeatedly. Yet you push your luck. Today I will cripple you.
Su Yi. Brother Yi. Brother Yi, I was truly wrong. Spare my life. Brother Yi, this time I really know I was wrong.
Disgusting. Wang Yurou. Your Wang family's new and old grudges. I will settle them all. We'll meet again.
Su Yi. Just you wait. I'm not finished with you. Young Master John. Truly fortunate to have you today. I'm able to come to this Kankyong auction and broaden my horizons.
Young Master Lin. As long as Yurou marries me, we'll be family from now on. Benefits in the future. You won't be left out.
Young Master John, well then, I'll thank you in advance. Don't worry. That girl Lin Yurou. I'll make sure she's fully prepared mentally. How can there be a car driving past the drill ground? Isn't parking forbidden here? Young Master John. I remember, today everyone has to walk in.
You don't understand. In here, although cars aren't allowed to drive in, there are still some high-ranking individuals who can still drive in.
Su Yi, that stinking beggar. What's he doing at the Kankyong auction?
That kid Su Yi dares to violate the rules of the Kankyong auction. This time he's finished. Su Yi, we are truly fortunate to have you today.
Hey, isn't parking forbidden here? How did you get the driver to drive in?
I have my own tricks.
A true mountain man. I wonder which mountaintop this stinking beggar crawled down from.
Yurou, have you thought about it? When are you going to marry me?
You're overthinking it. We're here to attend the Kankyong auction.
Auction?
Young Master Zhang, don't listen to their nonsense. They don't even have invitations. And they still want to attend the auction.
They don't even have invitations. Yurou, you wouldn't let this kid fool you, would you?
Young Master John. This stinking beggar is just grandstanding here.
Whoever says there's no invitation, then you can't enter.
What? Are you planning to barge in? The auction has clearly stated that no one can enter without an invitation.
I think you want to kneel down to the guards and beg him to let you in.
Enough. Lin Sha, shut up. How could our Lin family raise a traitor like you?
Dad, I think you're senile. I'm doing this for the Lin family's good. Do you really think this stinking beggar can get you in?
You bastard, I'll beat you to death. All right. Old man Lin. Don't push your luck. Since you're so ungrateful, don't blame me for being impolite.
Jiang Wei Ming, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? This kid doesn't have an invitation. And he dares to barge in. And dare to violate the rules of the Kankyong Chamber of Commerce. Parked the car inside. I suspect he's deliberately causing trouble. Take him to security.
Hey, stop. We'll just drive the car out now, alright?
Too late. Do it. Wait a minute.
The person in charge of the Kankyong auction, Lin Sha.
What's the situation here? Manager Wu, you came just in time. This kid is deliberately causing trouble here. I was about to throw him out. How can this be? This is President Tang's private car. What is this person's identity to have President Tang's driver personally pick him up? I must treat him with care. Manager Wu, I think we should beat this kid up. As a warning, shut up. Manager Wu, what do you mean? Esteemed guest, I am the person in charge of Kankyong Auction House. I will now escort you to our auction hall. What? Manager Wu, are you mistaken? This kid is your esteemed guest.
Yes, Manager Wu, are you sure you're not mistaken? Even young Master Zhang doesn't have this kind of privilege. What makes him so special?
You bastards. Who do you think you are? How dare you disrespect our auction house's esteemed guest? Besides, do you think I would mistake
The film
someone?
was translated and
I don't need you to tell me how to do my job.
Media.
Esteemed guest.
Yurou, let's go in. Young Master Zhang. We'll go in first. You guys wait here.
Su Yi. You just wait. You're not done with me yet. Welcome, esteemed guests, to our Kankyong auction. Next, we will present our auction items. A 300-year-old Tianshan Snow Lotus. I believe everyone is already aware of its value and efficacy. So without further ado, let's begin our auction. Starting bid 3 million. Welcome everyone to enthusiastically participate in the auction.
I bid 3 million. 3.5 million.
4 million. Yurou, let's do our best.
10 million.
Guest number 82 has directly bid 10 million. It seems they're determined to win. Are there any other bidders? 10 million and 10,000.
Jiang Weiming, what do you mean by this?
Yurou, this is a fair auction. The highest bidder wins. Is there a problem? $15
million.
15 million and 10,000.
Jiang Weiming, don't go too far. What kind of bidding is this? Only adding 10,000 each time.
Yurou, you might have misunderstood me. I intend to give this Tianshan Snow Lotus after I win it. We'll give it to Uncle Lin. But well, you know, I have conditions.
Don't even dream of it. I won't let you succeed. 20 million.
20 million and 10,000. Lin Yurou, you dare to compete with the Zhang family's wealth. Does your Lin family have the qualifications? Today I'll make sure you can't acquire anything.
Jiang Weiming, you.
Yurou, just give up. Even if our Lin family goes bankrupt, we still can't compete with the Zhang family.
But Dad.
Perhaps this is fate. Yurou, give up. A bunch of poor bastards dare to fight me. Manager Wu, shouldn't you announce the auction results? I announce.
Wait a minute. I bid 50 million.
Su Yi, you brat, what are you yelling about? Do you even have the money?
Whether I have money or not is none of your business. Just mind your own business.
All right. Today, I'll see how much money you really have. 70 million.
100 million.
Su Yi, don't be reckless. Our family doesn't have that much money.
That's right, Su Yi. Don't be impulsive. If you deliberately bid a high price, Then you'll be fined 30% of the contract breach fee.
Don't worry, I wouldn't bid this high if I didn't have a way. Hate. Why aren't you bidding anymore? Don't tell me you're out of money.
All right. You're so good. But I want to see how you're going to pay this 100 million. Congratulations to guest number 28 for successfully winning the Tianshan Snow Lotus.
Jiang Weiming, what are you doing here?
I'm here to see if this beggar can actually pay for it. Mr. Su, your Tianshan Snow Lotus is ready.
The film was translated
How would you like to
and
pay?
narrated by M Media.
I don't need to pay. Someone will pay for me.
Manager Wu Si. This brat says someone will pay for him. The Lin family can barely take care of themselves. They can't pay shit for you. Mr. Su, you're putting me in a difficult position. Not at all, Manager Wu. I suggest we just beat this kid to death right here. What do you think?
Hold on.
President Tang. President Tang, I'm Zhang Weiming from the Zhang family. We've met before.
So it's young Master Zhang.
President Tang. This kid is maliciously bidding. He won't pay after bidding.
Really?
President Tang, I think Mr. Su must be joking. Manager Wu. This kid clearly said he wouldn't pay. What are you talking about?
So, young Master Zhang, what do you intend to do?
Easy. Logically, it should be re-auctioned. However, to avoid troubling your company, I'm willing to pay 20 million to buy this Tianshan Snow Lotus.
You think you can just snatch this bargain like that?
Su Yi, you stinking beggar. If you don't have money, don't yell here. If you have the guts, show me the money.
All right. I'm done pretending. Miss Tan, pay for me, will you?
Su Yi, who do you think you are? Miss Tang will pay for you. You're nothing.
I'll pay Mr. Su's bill.
CEO Tang, what do you mean?
Isn't it obvious enough? I'm paying for Su Yi.
CEO Tang. This punk. Don't tell me you've been fooled by him.
I can pay for whoever I want. It's none of your business, young Master Jiang. Have no right to interfere.
Don't tell me you've fallen for this stinking beggar.
Yes, I have. So what?
But he's already married to Lin Yurou.
So, what if he's married? I don't mind.
Fine. You win.
Oh right, young Master John. Now that I've entered this auction house and won this Tianshan Snow Lotus, shouldn't you fulfill your promise? That is, you kneel down and call me Grandpa.
Kneel down for you. Who do you think you are?
You want to go back on your word? Fine, I don't mind helping you.
I'm telling you, Su Yi, don't do anything rash. If you push me too far, I'll make sure every single one of you ends up dead.
Now isn't kneeling quite comfortable? How about this? You call me Grandpa one more time.
Su Yi, don't get too cocky. Believe it or not, I can destroy the Lin family with one phone call.
Jiang Weiming, you're quite the big shot, aren't you? If you dare to touch the Lin family, I'll destroy the Zhang family. Let's see whether your Zhang family is more powerful or my Tang family has more power.
CEO Tang. Think this through. Are you seriously for that brat going to go against our Zhang family?
Who do you think you are? How dare you compare yourself to our divine Dr. Su? Manager will relay my message. From now on, all partners of our Tang Corporation will cease all cooperation with the Zhang family.
Tang Jinji. Are you crazy? Believe it or not, I'll make sure the Zhang family and your Tang family are both destroyed.
Mutually assured destruction. Both sides
The film
destroyed.
was translated
You think too highly of your
and
Zhang family.
narrated by M Media.
Your small family. Our Tang Corporation can destroy in a snap of the fingers. Just wait and see.
You. Hello. What? The Zhang family has been blocked. Completely. It's all over now.
Miss Tong, thank you this time.
You're welcome. But don't forget what you promised me.
Don't worry, I'll definitely do what I promised. Then if there's nothing else, I'll be going.
Wait a minute.
Miss Tong. Excuse me. Miss Tong. What is this?
By the way, are you sure you won't consider me? Compared to that Lin Yurou, I'm not weak at all.
Miss Tong, you're joking, right?
I'm not joking with you. I'm serious. I think I'm falling for you.
What are you doing?
Yurou, listen to my explanation. This is all a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. Su Yi. Since you have a better choice, I'll let you go. I wish you happiness.
Yurou, don't go, Yurou. Yurou.
Su Yi. Why are you still following me? Don't you already have a better CEO Tang?
Yurou. There's really nothing between me and Tong Jingyi. Everything you just saw was an accident.
I don't believe you. Just now, the two of you were almost kissing. And if there really was nothing between you two, why would she buy you the Tianjin Snow Lotus? That's not a small amount of money.
That money was for my medical expenses. And I promised Tong Jingyi that I would treat her grandfather. That's why she helped me.
Is everything you said true?
Of course it's true. And I've liked you since 20 years ago.
20 years ago. So that little boy was you.
Yurou. Thank you for saving me.
Su Yi. I want to marry you.
Okay, let's get married.